I am out here with one of my Defenders. If you have Defenders, I'm at an outdoor pool, yeah. Gotta get a new gauge. Anyway, if you've got I'm at an outdoor water park and you know we see a lot of sunblock, a lot of bather load. Whenever you clean out a filter, if you're doing the basic dump, bump, and drain, dump, or you know that whole situation where you're bumping, you're dumping, and you're refilling, and you keep doing this, right? If you get to a point where you're having issues where after you do this and you're not getting a differential of you know lower than 5 or 6, if your differentials are higher and just getting higher and higher, big suggestion here, and this is something that we actually have to do at this site, at this water park. We do it for 4 of our filters, our largest ones that go to Wave Pool in our river. We have to do them every week. We call it Media Monday. And what we do is we have to take off the front cover just like this. What you're gonna see here in a second is where you're not gonna get the refill, bump, dump, and refill to clean out. It just won't happen, all right? So within the filter, it actually looks pretty clean, right? Okay, that's not bad. However, I'm gonna show you here in a second what happens to the media at the top, okay? Because it's being pushed, right? All right, I got my arm kind of clean. This is what you're getting at the top, okay? Okay, see a little bit of that? Now, for this filter, it's actually not that bad. This is for an activity pool. This is for a 96, this filter is a 96-pound filter for media, for Paralite. But when you're cleaning them, you're gonna start to get chunks of media from the very top of the filter that are stuck because of sunscreen. Sunscreen and Paralite like each other very much. Oh, I got a big old chunk in my hand right now. Okay, that kind of stuff is stuck to the top of your filter. If you don't do this on a regular basis, okay, what's gonna happen is your differentials are gonna start to get worse and worse and worse. You really need to do this. For this one, anytime, so this one, this particular filter, we're changing about once a month, right? But no matter what, when we change them, we go ahead and actually do a full wash down by hand, all right? Now, if you've never done this before, what you have to do is you have to let out all the air out of the system. And what's gonna give you the ability, you can grab a handful of the tubes, okay? And pull, and it's going to twist the system. All right, now you can see these are definitely not as clean as that other one you did. Okay, definitely not as clean. Well, let me see what I can pull out the top of the filter on this one. My arm's going to get nice and dirty here in a second. Oh yeah. There's a lot of junk in here. You could do your bump and dump. Hell, you could do about 5 or 6 times and it's still going to give you the same situation. Okay? It just stuck to it. It's just sticky because of the sunscreen. Alright? So before you decide to pull out the Defenders because you're like, oh, they're not working, they just keep getting worse and worse, try this. Do this once or twice. And you're gonna notice a huge difference in the longevity of your Defender and between media changes, right? Because look at this, I just got a good chunk of it, watch. Okay? That is pure media. Let me get some light on it. That's pure media stuck to itself. That was stuck to the top of the filter. This is what's going to cause you to have high starting differentials when you put a fresh batch of media in. Okay? You're absolutely going to want to wash this out. All right. Now, for each one of these 96-pound filters, we'll spend about an hour cleaning them by hand. Then we'll do a full. We'll do the bump and dump, or the refill bump and dump. Oh, look at that. Again, more. Okay. And we'll do the refill bump and dump just to clean out the residual that we might have missed. And hopefully it gets a little bit more. Now, whenever we do this, if we don't do it, if we just do a bump and dump, we're gonna get a differential of 5 on this one. But if we do the bump and dump and we do a hand wash, we'll get a differential of 2 to 3. So that's a great starting point for a Defender. I highly recommend that you try this out. Okay, at least once. If you've never opened up this porthole, it's real simple. You need to just drain the filter. Depending on the model, some of them are 9/16, some are 11/16 bolts. And all you do is pull the screen off. Real simple, or the window. Okay. If you have an older model Defender, you're gonna have a smaller hole, but you can still do the same. You can at least get one of those lawn washing things and just get it in there. But the biggest thing you want to do is make sure that you turn your filter. Okay. That you turn the filter around. That was a mistake we made at the very beginning when we started trying to do this. We didn't know that you could spin it. Look at that. Now we know we can spin it. So this is how we teach our team to wash the filters. Okay, look at that. Look at all that crap that's still on there. All right. Good luck out there. We'll see you next time.